Hi, I'm Melanie Gale. Welcome to Mel's World. This is going to be my weekly blog, which will give an insight to my world as an aspiring up and coming actress and award winning comedian. It's not always easy to try and make it, so they say. So, this will show you the highs and the lows of my journey. Being January, it's an exciting time right now. Pilot season's coming, and most actors and actresses are working on getting their show reel ready, etc. So this is my sort of January checklist. This is what I've been doing. So you need to make sure if you've changed your look, like previously I had short hair, now my hair's grown, I've been taking a lot of vitamins. So now my hair's longer, I needed to get new headshots. I did that in December. January, I've been uploading that, put it onto my Spotlight, my website, getting it out there, showing my new look, okay? You need to be, that's very important. I can't turn up now with my old headshots, look at my short hairstyle, and then suddenly turn up with this long hair. It just doesn't work. You need to keep your profiles updated to match the changes that you do. I've also updated that, my Spotlight and my show reel. You do the acting scenes, it takes ages to get them back in. The last 6 months of last year, I got a lot of my scenes back in. December again, editing time, getting ready for show reel season, pilot season, and show reel share day, which is on the 11th of Jan. So exciting times ahead. Although this business is, some people find it quite depressing, it is quite tough. You need to be very resilient, determined, and keep your focused, and just try and get those auditions. Now, for me, this has been an amazing week. It's the first week of Jan, and I've had 4 auditions. 2 of them like self-tape requests, some for lead roles as a detective, some as like a landlord, just various roles. And I've had 2 physical auditions in the real world, and that's for commercial, US. Luckily, I didn't have to talk, because my accent's a little bit wobbly. But I'm working on that for pilot season, as I said. That is on my to-do list. So I just needed to act and give the comedy reaction, which was right up my street. Fingers crossed on that. And then my other audition was for a sexologist, for a brand new app as a sort of very stern sexologist. Obviously, I know my stuff, and I'm doing a public service announcement. So that's a little bit of this week. 4 auditions, first week of the year. My agent's out there working for me hard, but while he's working, I also keep my eyes open as well. It helps both of us. We're a great team. He gets me loads of fantastic auditions I'd never get. He's got links, contacts that I don't have. But in between those big auditions, it's important to keep yourself working, keep yourself active, keep yourself in the game. So there's great websites out there like Casting Call Pro that have some opportunities, corporate jobs, feature films, indie productions. They're paid, sometimes low paid, but depending on where you are in your journey, you need to get your credits, get your Spotlight, get your agent. So accompanying this blog this week, there'll be some links for you guys to go out there and follow and just pursue your dreams. It's about inspiring yourself. Do you see what my top says? I'm not just trying to get my boobs in shot. It's about inspiring yourself. Nobody's going to make your dreams come true apart from you. It's just one of those classic old sayings. So you need to get out there and do it. Get your agent, manager, but don't just rely on them. You need to be doing it as well for yourself. What else can I tell you guys? So I also do a bit of comedy. Next week, I'll be going over some tips. Obviously, again, giving you an update into my world, what's happened, the highs and the lows, any feedbacks. And I did actually get a job this week as well from a video audition I submitted on, I think it was Wednesday. I did it. I got a big up Faisal Mohammed. He's an up-and-coming actor as well. He's been in Tarzan and stuff like that. And with the self-taping, you always need somebody to read or something like that to make it easier and more convincing. So I have to thank Faisal for doing a self-tape with me this Wednesday. Emailed it off that night. Woke up Thursday morning. Got offered the part. So that's for a TV pilot. And I'll be filming that later this month. So again, it's just keeping it moving. So depending on what happens next week, I'll give you guys another update into my world. But I'll also be giving some tips out there for up-and-coming comedians and comedians on how I started my journey and things that you can do to make it successful in the business. But yeah, it's a very tough industry, being a black female, but I'm not going to listen to what they say, I'm not going to play those stereotype crackhead mums anymore. That's how I started. Every role was a druggy, alcoholic crackhead mum. And like, writers, think outside of the box, give me something different. And I totally decided I'm not going to do any more of those roles. So since then, I've been stunt fighter, estate agent, prime minister, like just varied roles. I'm like just trying to push the boundaries. I'm that kind of feisty person. Sometimes I see a job, it says white woman wanted, in my age group, 28 to 38, I still apply. And do you know what? I've got the job before and sometimes. So do you know, Opportunities come, but sometimes you've got to make your own. Put yourself out there. Use social media. Let social media work for you. Don't just tweet about, oh yeah, I just had some chicken and chips, man, blah, blah, blah. Or did you see X Factor? Do it right. Like I put my reel out there. I sent a tweet this week and said, oh yeah, my first audition of the year. A massive casting director, Mark Summers, one of the biggest casting directors in the country, saw my tweet and sent me a tweet back saying, do you fancy a second one this week? From one tweet, I got that response. I put it out there. And I had an audition yesterday, which I told you earlier, for that US casting. That came from social media. In fact, I'm actually doing this blog now from a message I received via LinkedIn this week or last week. I can't even keep up. But networking is very important. I have to thank Jarvin Morgan for giving me this opportunity to do this video blog. I said, don't want it to just be about me. I want to inspire people and share my journey. And, everyone's got a dream. Everyone's got a dream. It's 2017. I'm like, get out there, do it. Make every day count. So this is the first sort of video insight into my world. Come back next week. If you have any queries or tips, send us messages and you can contact us. All my details will be there on the links. And just go out there, do it. Stay positive, keep the right people around you, and just believe. Stay focused. That's a tip from Mel G. Guys, have a great week and I'll speak to you soon. Ciao for now.